Like, how are you ever... He didn't even get the poof off. I don't know how many poofs he's even done in this lane. Healing Salve at least delivered, tops him off, but it's a struggle city down there, really.
Yeah, I guess this is probably the reason why they wanted the Snapfire as a mid laner this game instead of the Kotal. Because Kotal, you kind of trade farm against the Meeple. But with Snap, you can actually pressure him from the lane.
Right. I think Kotal's not really this trade farm kind of... Or sorry, make that Meepo is not a hero you'd much rather trade farm with in the early game, is it? I think at some point you kind of just have to let him do his thing because he does get divided we stand, as we see now, but yeah. They're going bottom, at least they're trying now with the ice shards, but it seems like instead it's OG who's being a little bit more aggressive here. Wisper, the Peruvian and British lane down here, doing absolutely tremendously so far. Pardon me, of course Bolivian, Wisper's Bolivian.
Dire's courier has been killed. Mana steal.
And how about Brood? Brood's kind of doing okay in terms of CS, but Luna's, I feel like Luna is happy trading farm like this, you know. Because Brood is like a hero that you would also like to win your lane sep. Yeah, trying to go on him. He should
out of region. He's got another tether. Can he reach the creep wave? Yeah, no, he cannot.
Yeah. Should grenade, you know. Gotta have one of those for the laning phase for sure. I mean, this is not exactly the strongest lane, Phoenix plus Brood, compared to some other more aggressive position force, but he still got the job done.
And they just no chill in this bottom lane. They're so aggressive here. And we've got this Orb of Corrosion now online for the Spirit Bear. So expect some more advantageous trades, at least whenever the Scorched Earth isn't online, right? That's going to be the biggest difference maker. I'm also curious to see now the farm efficiency for the mid lane Meepo, as Sabe is going to have to jump on over to the range creep to avoid potentially taking a death. But especially now that he's able to just walk a Meepo home, poof it back on in. It's no bottle, but it's better at least than not being able to touch the creep wave.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely trying to push out the wave and trying to use the jungle to catch up. You know, playing the lane against the Snapfire, he's actually dead.
He's just
can't run. There is a Multimus Kiss available if he runs. Well, this is not looking good for the Meepo right now.
Just kind of seemed like a miscalculation as well, honestly. Decided to poof on in. I mean, he kind of had seen that cookie combo, if you call it a combo, a couple of times already. So a little bit of an unfortunate death there for him. They might try for Wisper, though, anticipating that the Coddle is away and stacking. That is the case. Wisper, Scorched Earth at the ready. He's actually in for a bit of a tough time here with that extra entangle, diving the tower. He still has a Lotus, and he will actually live. Now they're turning back onto the Bear here. Bear will go down. 300 gold into the pockets of a Wisper, and the kill as well for BZM. Downtown, the Kiss is finding the kill.
Very, very nicely done by BZM, rotating in when the offlaner is getting ganked, and Snapfire, you kind of want to take advantage of all these movements on your offlaner. Very similar to Queen of Pain tipping in, because you have a huge range with your Sonic Wave. Same goes for Snapfire. Just arrive in the tower and just cast your R, and you're gonna help your teammates win the fight.
Really clutch move by Spartan. He dragged the creep wave just through here, just so the wagon would die to the tower. So he is going to be able to minimize the damage, even if they did just find a double kill in this lane. That's a heads-up play. And where are you going, Spartan? Oh, he's going to, of course, he's going to try and steal the Wisdom Rune.
It's Spartan.
Yeah.
He's going to try.
He's not going to have very much luck here, but he will die trying. Not even the courier kill will seems appetizing to him. As he dies on his way over to it. I think he's got a TP at the ready at least.
Top tower is under attack.
It's okay, you know. Like Wisdom Runes helmets, I think it's always worth a shot, you know. As a position 5, you know, try to do what you can to contest it. And sometimes if your carry comes and helps you out, it's even better. You see some players prioritize that a lot. I mean, it's just a big deal, you know. The Wisdom Rune and Wisper here, he's gonna get ganked by this Supreme Meeple. Plus, he's gonna roll in. Should be just a straightforward kill here, not much you can do about it.
Maybe they get Ari? Seems unlikely. I don't
Almost
know the cast. Okay, I mean, that's a pretty decent kill, though. That was just Supreme going for the Bounty Rune and then getting a nice pick-off. So, nice map awareness there from the side of KZ team, as they will be able to string together that kill. The ultimates are a bit further behind. You can see the experience for KZ team is slightly lacking. I say that because I think this Phoenix level 6 is going to be very important, so we'll go ahead and take note of that, especially because I anticipate OG after farming up. Well, what's their core items here? Maybe this Wisper Veil. They're going to end up making a little bit more of an aggressive play. For now, Spartan just doing Spartan things. Really making some space, making sure that he's able to be as annoying as possible. Unfortunately, cannot quite get the kill there on the tomato creep, but BZM's going to clean him up there with that eliminate. So a haste rune for BZM, but he's not going to chase after Astral.
And he still doesn't have boots, you know. I think he has to try to chill a little bit and wait for the boots before he tries to do anything crazy right now.
That's true.
I mean, he's already made a lot of space, you know. Like boots farming well, all 3 cores. They're having a pretty decent time, you know, in terms of net worth. Like they have to try to. I feel like we'll just wait for the diffusal. Their lineup is not like, oh, somebody gets a certain level, and then they can move. You know, everybody is just gonna sit in their lane and
hope they don't die here. Yeah, Spartan, he saw this coming on the ward. Blood grenade missed. They actually canceled the TP from BZM, so that's gonna be an easy kill there, knowing that the snowball was incoming. I'm sure. Yuragi now, he's up to level 6. Does not have a point. Kind of just tethered now. With Yuragi, trying to get a little bit more out of that trade. Tower still alive down bottom, but they will go diving. BZM in there immediately. Already now has the chance to go for the kisses because they've used the Savage Roar, so an easy kill there onto Otaker. In trouble is going to be Spartan now. Does actually pull one into the snowball. This is will relocate in. They're actually going to leave the Luna behind. Yuragi confident he can easily get the kill here. And he's right about that. Wisper chasing down the lone survival, which is Astral in this fight. That's a clean OG move right there. Getting 3 heroes. Wisper just starting it off with the Doom. Nicely done. We're going to actually go for the Wisdom Rune. At the same time, we'll be able to find Astral here with the Rod of Atos. Still continuing to fight. Luna and Seb are actually out of this fight here, at least for another couple of seconds before the relocate brings them back on in. There's the Mega Meepo and the ensnare onto Wisper, who's completely burned of mana thanks to the bear. Careful though, these kisses are absolutely massive. Down goes finally the Supernova. Spartan able to still run away, but the bear is dead. They will be able to at least call in another one, but Seb with his mechanism just keeping everyone too healthy. The damage, it's just not here from KZ team, and now the Otaker Lone Druid, he's being focused down. The bear is basically being ignored as it's BZM who secures the kill with that last little cookie leap. Wisper chasing for more. They have the vision, and there another Rod of Atos will condemn the 3rd member of KZ team in this fight. They were not that strong. You were totally right.
That was what I said, you know, about the magical damage. There's just too much damage. Nobody can stand in front and tank. And if you can't stand and fight as Meepo or Lone Druid or Brute, then it means that you're not going to be able to dish out damage because you have to right-click. I mean, that's the problem right now. You're going to have to farm their BKBs. I think obviously Lone Druid is not going to get BKB, but except for Brute can get a BKB. But if you're Lone Druid and Meepo, you're kind of hoping somebody buys a pipe so that they can actually take the fight, you know. Because they don't really like BKBs. And your supports don't really have room to farm the pipe. So it's going to be a tough struggle. I think they have to just try to go for pickoffs, you know, just try to keep fighting and try to split the map with the Meepo clones and the Brute pushing out and kind of just split and get the pickoff. But then again, you're playing into relocate, so that's difficult as well.
Quick kill there onto Spartan. Really
yeah,
nice.
I feel I actually
got the wisp behind the smoke. Instantly broken now as it's KZ team who are looking for a fight, but now that they find one, it's not really the one they wanted. Oh no, the kiss is now coming on down. Supreme trying to poof away his Meepos. It's decent. Gets them into the Mega Meepo form as well. Astral is going to be sent back. Barely gets off the Supernova, but the Luna should be able to reach him. Seb bringing in Yuragi from behind on the relocate. Supreme able to TP away. Spartan not as lucky. They get through the Wisper at least. But still a costly fight. I mean, 2 supports for 1 core is...
It's okay, you know. I feel like it's okay for KZ team. I feel like they're happy, you know, like sacrificing the supports. I felt like with this type of course, you are always going to want to use your supports as bodies and just try to get better traits or kill the enemy. For Wisper is a pretty huge kill in my opinion. I think he's actually worth more than Phoenix and TUSK at this point. You know? You're getting your Meepo to
Could be something here.
Yum.
He's in trouble with the bear actually coming in to close the gap
Oh, the
as
shredder.
well. Holy
The
moly,
shredder.
the shredder. They need a little bit more. Supreme. He's going to drop BZM, manning up in the river, turning back for another scatter blast. In fact, they might be able to get this lone druid as well. The Doom is going to be committed here. The bear doing their best to keep him at arm's length.
Nice
Good
block
ice
for the
shards
shot.
with the cookie. Vaulting Wisper on over. Sent further in the air now by the Walrus Punch of Spartan. Running through the Acorn Warriors. He wants this bear. The Gleipnir now as KZ team. They're just leaving bodies in the wake of this trail. One of those is going to be BZM. Spartan is going to get picked up eventually. A slight overextension there. Still a kill onto the Meatbow. It's a mid laner for a necessarily, but effectively parked very far away and then just kind of control the bear from here. So he's about to finish that off. It does mean, however, that this Roche contest here, first Roche 23 minutes in by OG, is going to be uncontested, as OG will be rewarded with this first Aegis. What do you think is the goal with this first kind of an Aegis here, Winter, that OG will be grabbing?
I'm not sure if they're actually strong enough to siege high ground with this. I feel like it's just going to be like farming and taking some small skirmish around the map. Aegis and Butterfly, and he's on your base, hitting your racks with the waves bouncing around. Good luck engaging into
Here
it.
they go. I mean, I don't think they're going to commit for this push. Maybe
See
just
if
looking for a fort. They're going to force
Butterfly?
rotations.
Yeah,
There he does.
This is a huge timing.
Yeah, but look at the ice shards now. Look at that. Oh, it's gone already. What an upgrade.
Radiant's middle tower is
This
under
is
attack.
going to be troublesome. They will have another fortify here, Winter, of course, because that's just the first tier 3 tower that will go down. They have a tier 2 in the mid lane, so they can't so easily go for a second lane of barracks. But this tier 3 tower will be dropping seemingly. There's a little bit of a split push going on. Skylark opting to push the bottom tier 2 tower. He will get through that one, but Yuragi more than happy to destroy these top lane of barracks. Ranged and melee are gone. KZ team, no interest whatsoever in defending that one, Winter. They even hold on to their next fortify.
Is under attack.
I think it was the right call. I don't think they should have engaged into the Aegis. They just need to keep getting items, find a better opportunity to pick them off and fight.
Amplified damage rune into the bottle for BZM. Keep your eye on that one. He doesn't have the 25 talent yet, but he's still doing a fair amount of work with his right clicks without it.
I mean, he has the 15 talent, so that's pretty strong with his build. Plus 2 little shredder attacks. 20, you'll get the multi-shot, and when you get the Daedalus at some point, then you're gonna destroy everything.
Especially with your right side talent at 25. How's Wisper coming along for his items? BKB is finished into the Octarine Core next. No surprise there. Ari is going for the Ignis Fatus. That will a Wisp being in the quick buy. And after Butterfly, it'll be a Hurricane Pike then for the Yuragi Luna, as OG again continue to siege very comfortably. Winter, 1 minute left on this first Aegis that they've gotten. So far with this first Aegis, tier 2 top taken, tier 3 and lane of Rax top. They are going to now add a tier 2 mid to that list, and we'll see how much more they want to get as they look for a kill. They knew someone was probably waiting there, and that someone this time is going to be Spartan. Ice shards don't really do too much for him here, unfortunately, as he will be down for the count. Another 30 seconds for him.
Yes, buyback. So it's fine.
Radiant's
So again, you know, a Luna on your high ground with the glades bouncing around. If you want to go, you have to go in 20 seconds. Once the Aegis, I think they need to jump once the Aegis is about to expire. There's no other play. Can't let him just
15
take another
seconds
set of reps.
on that Aegis. The Meepo pushing down bottom can always poof back to his base here.
Here we go.
My
They're
goodness.
waiting for the time. They're
There we
waiting.
go.
They're
They're
waiting.
5 seconds here of Supreme. He's in. He's going to try and open this one up onto the supports, but oh my goodness, already too much damage being done to Supreme. I don't know if he's going to get out of
Aegis
this
is
one.
out.
The heals is pretty darn good. There goes the Aegis. Yuragi, who does not have a BKB, is turning and fighting with the Eclipse active, but it's Wisper who's on top of the Mega Meepo. The Meepo's on top of themselves. He's doomed. He's already down and killed off. There's already the Supernova, which has been used. And I think that's it. I think that was the effort here. KZ team, they just don't have it in it in the game number 1 to take down OG.
Not enough damage. I think OG played the game very close to perfect. You know, they did everything they needed to do. Yeah, their items were precisely what they needed to go for.
Radiant's
Vault together with the right timings and just ended the game. You know, like there's nothing the Lone Druid Brute and Meepo Trico could have done to deal with this. You know,
Radiant's middle
I think the only way the game goes a little bit differently is if the laning phase went better for them. You know,
Right.
especially for the Meepo, you know, because he kind of got destroyed by the Snipe Fire. And the Brood and Phoenix, I think that lane is also not meant to succeed, you know, because Phoenix is a weaker laner. If you needed to win, you don't really have a very good setup to allow the brute to stick on a target to right click. You know, sure you have the blood grenade and the dive, but it's not as good as something like attack is.